opportunity for students from colleges and universities across the north of England to mix with people who are already working in the industry. So there'll be workshops on animation, on Coronation Street, on the general election and other subjects, which hopefully students will get an insight into what goes into those sorts of areas, as well as hearing from people who are working in the industry.
So what kind of role are you having in the conference?
So I help organise it, so both the conference this afternoon and then the awards that take place in the evening, and make sure that we've got a range of industry speakers and guests to give students hopefully an interesting day.
You mentioned the general elections there. What role does Media City have to play in the elections?
Well, of course, Media City had a huge role in last year's general election with the leaders' debate that took place in the studios, which was the most televised event of the election. So we'll be looking at that and how influential debates were in the general election. Did it make people take a view on who to vote for, or did it dominate and turn people off from the election?
So what kind of thing did you think the media did right when it came to the elections, and what kind of thing do you think they did wrong?
Well, I think the challenge for the media was not to be led by the parties. So the questions I'll be posing was, did we allow ourselves to follow the agenda that was set by the parties, whether it were the Conservatives pushing issues such as a threat from the Scottish National Party, or whether it was Labour who were looking at things like welfare or benefits. Did we look at the issues that matter to the viewers? And did the viewers themselves feel that television benefited them when it came to deciding how they voted on election day?
I mean, how difficult is it with the limitations of reporting during elections?
It's a huge challenge, particularly TV. You have a very limited amount of time. There are so many issues that you have to look at. And the challenge is at every election is, did we get it right? And I think one of the issues that is more relevant now than it was 1 or 2 elections ago is, the role that social media plays, the role that parties will using, the internet to make direct appeal to voters. So we have to still stay relevant in what is a very crowded area of information that voters will get.
Sounds like it's going to be a really interesting conference today. So thank you for coming in, Richard.
Thank you.